okay, Zelda? You look awfully grouchy. Look at her face, you guys. It looks so mad. What? What's wrong, little girl? Are you mad about the laundry behind you that I haven't folded yet? What's wrong? Pretty kitty. Oh, you sound happy. Purring like a mad woman. You are so pretty. We're going to, I've got a little loop figured out here.
Okay.
We've got a Goodwill, and then another Goodwill, and then Savers, and then another Goodwill. And then if you want to keep going, we could go to more, but that probably would be enough for one day, right?
Probably.
And then anywhere else you want to go, we can go, but I figured...
That's probably why I slept so much last night, because I did.
We were walking
moving around so much. Yeah.
So last night we ended up having a good dinner.
Bob was really happy because he's been so long since he's been in one. That...
Yeah. Well, we went to the one near our old apartment, and I told Brad, you know, I said I really like this place. There's so much to pick from, which I like. There's something for everybody here, and so yeah, that was when the restaurants opened back up.
Keep left at the fork.
Yeah.
That was where we would go. and nobody was there when we would go. And then we didn't go out anywhere for like a year. And the last time we went to Chili's, then it was full. But I figured, so when we're done shopping, like you had said, we could go to the house, and then Bob can meet us over there, and then we can decide if we want to go to dinner or have something delivered or whatever. And I don't know, you know me, I don't know if you guys want to play some games, but got a bunch of games.
Yeah. See, he's got himself occupied because of his golf. So during the day, he didn't mind me taking off because he wants to watch the golf. And next weekend is the big Masters, so we'll be home in time for the Masters, which is his birthday weekend. So
he's watching golf. I thought you meant he was playing golf.
Oh, no, he's watching. Hello.
Hi.
Grandma Bear, of course.
We just finished at
our first Goodwill store of the day.
Yeah.
This was a fairly new one. So it didn't have so much junk in it. You know,
Right.
so it was pretty easy to look at things and not very crowded at all. For a Saturday, I was concerned there'd be a lot of people, but there wasn't.
Nope. So we got a little system. She looks at the clothes while I look at the books, and then we look at everything else together.
Well, especially the parts where all the China stuff or the curio type things or, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I really scored in there. I got the Golden Girls the cabbage wear, but the ones that they have in the Golden Girls, I've been wanting to collect those for a long time, and I never see them anywhere. And I finally found some pink cabbage wear bowls.
I never heard of them until she just explained to me, because I don't watch the Golden Girls anymore.
Well, even if you didn't, though, I mean, they are a collector thing. So some people want them anyway, but yeah, they are.
I mean, I'm a Golden Girl myself now, age-wise.
Yeah, I always had it in my head when I was younger that I was going to be a Golden Girl. And me and one of my friends, we agreed when we were 22, one day we'll all live together, you know, or the two of us will live together and have other friends that live with us too. Whether or not that'll ever happen, I don't know, but you know, that has to do with how life turns out, right? But when I told her, I've always had this feeling that I was going to end up, you know, being a Golden Girl or whatever, she goes, I've always thought that too. I'm like, well, let's do it together.
And I've always felt, not so much anymore, but when I was younger, married before, that someday my sister and I would be
in a quarter mile, merge onto County Road 215.
Well, she no longer has a husband, but I got my man. You know, I hope he sticks around until I'm gone.
Well, Brad has always told me that I'm going to outlive him. And looking at my family tree, he's probably right.
Bob will outlive me. But I don't want him to go through that, though. The only thing is, you know, mixed feelings. Like, why can't we just go together?
Yeah, I know. That's the worst part about really being attached to someone, is knowing that it's not going to last forever. Your time with them.
Yeah. Oh, and then the other part about my sister is she ended up moving to Idaho Falls in Idaho, and I wouldn't want to live there. So she'd have to move where I'm at. And she won't move because all her kids and, you know, grandkids are there. So I'll find somebody else, probably by myself. If I lose Bobby, I just plan on being by myself.
And I'd be okay with living by myself. I really liked living alone. In fact, I didn't really want to settle down with Brad because I thought, oh, but I like living alone.
And I've never lived alone.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Well, I have, and it's fabulous.
Left.
Is he gonna let me
Is that the fork?
Oh, he's not gonna let me in. Okay. Thanks. Call.
Continue.
Wouldn't let me in, so then I had to like
cross over the lines.
You would think a cop of all people would let you in.
I know.
I mean, I would have almost had to have gone the wrong way. What a jerk, huh? Anyway, so I loved living alone. It was just me and Zelda and my dog Joey that I used to have, and we were just a happy group. And I met Brad, and I thought, oh,
of all times,
man, I've been really loving living alone, not having to worry about, you know, because no matter how happy you are with somebody, living with another person, it's like you always have to think about
oh yeah,
what they want to eat, where they want to go, what they want to watch on TV. Why won't they clean up after themselves? That kind of stuff.
Or maybe they spend money on something that you wouldn't. And you think,
Right.
you know, well, I wouldn't buy that brand of food because that costs more. You know.
Right. Or, well, hate to throw shade at my exes, but or they want to spend money more than they want to spend or pay bills. That's irritating. Now, luckily, Brad's not like that, but
Right, I don't have that issue
gosh, that is the worst
anymore.
feeling. It is the worst feeling, though.
Yeah.
Having to constantly try to, okay, maybe if I figure out this, now he'll be happy. You know, if I can, okay, 1 mile. If I can just figure out a way, you know, okay, we won't pay this bill so that he'll finally be happy. I'll get him this damn thing that he has to have.
Right.
And then he's still not happy.
That'll make him finally happy.
I'm just gonna have to slow down here. And then he'll finally be happy.
Yep.
And then they never are. Then they want something else.
I don't have that issue. I almost have to make my man buy stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll say to him, what do you want for your birthday? People are asking. Honey, I don't want anything.
Nothing.
I don't need anything. It's like, oh, God. Well, what do you want me to tell people? I don't know.
Well, it's like Bob will feel, it's like he feels guilty for buying something for himself. You know, and it's like, no. Oh, God, that helps.
Take
I
exit
don't feel guilty
83.
Spending so much. You know?
That's why when he wanted that new Xbox, I'm like, get it.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of money I spend, I spoil myself. Like, whatever I want, I get for myself. I don't...
Use the left lane to keep left, then turn left onto West Cheyenne Avenue.
And I never get complaints, but then I never complain about his golfing, you know?
Right. And I don't complain about how much time...
Turn left onto West Cheyenne
Stop
Avenue.
interrupting me.
I don't think they can hear her, can they? Cause,
Yes.
oh, did they hear my Siri interrupt on... Oh, you didn't watch my video, my vlog.
Not yet.
Oh, it was a long one. Boring.
I like long videos. You know what
39 minutes.
You know what I hate? Are videos under 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's why you don't watch mine.
Well, because
I like to watch the short ones, get them out of the way, and then I feel like I really accomplished a lot, because I can watch a lot more in a short amount of time.
Oh, well, look at him jamming away next to us, eating his chips. So cute. This guy's bopping his head to some music, and he's eating some chips. And I'm thinking, I love seeing happy people. Oh, whoops, he just saw us looking at him.
Well, I quick diverted my eyes when I saw his head moving to this direction.
But yeah, so my thing is, usually if I have a video on, I'm cleaning or I'm at work and I'm typing up my load lists that I send or whatever, and I don't want to have to keep finding another video to watch. And so, especially when I'm cleaning, it's like, oh man, now I got to take my gloves off.
Well, that's why if you put them in this, say, you know, watch later, hit the library, it'll just go to the next one after it's done. And then you get a whole bunch out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, I prefer longer videos. and some people do and some people don't. I've noticed that, like, somebody will post an hour-long video and somebody will say, oh, thank God you finally posted a nice long video that I can watch.
No,
and then other people...
I do not watch those.
Yeah, and then other people will say, I hate that. Why do you put all this long video? But the truth is, you can't make everybody happy. So we went to the second Goodwill, and you got nothing. I got some books and I'll put my makeup or my lipstick on in the phone here. I got some books and I got a little juice corral thing.
Juice corral.
Juice corral. And we just had lunch at Marie Callender's, which was really good.
I had a delicious grilled cheese sandwich, and the bread, of course, was toasted, but it's like they put some cheese on the outside of it, so it was like a cheesy bread.
It was Parmesan sourdough cheese. That's what it said on the menu. I thought, whoa, that sounds good.
And then I got a
piece of pie. Key lime pie?
Key lime pie.
I didn't even ask. How was it? That was rude. I didn't ask you how it was. Was it good?
It was okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what I had for lunch. I had an albacore tuna melt, but it was half of the sandwich, and then a bowl of soup, or a cup of soup, I guess.
And you didn't really eat the bread?
No, I didn't. I had basically half of a half.
Yeah.
Of one piece of
so
bread.
it wasn't a whole lot of calories, you know.
No.
without eating the bread.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so I just had the albacore tuna, and then it was vegetable soup, and it said the calorie count if I ate the whole bowl would be 90 calories, but I didn't even eat half of it, so pretty low calorie deal there for me. But it was really good though. And now we're on our way to Savers, which is another thrift shop.
I don't think I've been there, have I? Other times when I was here?
You have.
Okay.
When I first moved out here and we were shopping a lot, we went into a Savers. I don't know that either one of us bought anything, but we went to a different Savers. This one is a nicer one. The one we went to just had a bunch of, ticky-tacky crap, but... So we just went to Savers. I don't know if I told you guys that that's where we were going or not, but that's where we went.
You're hearing it now.
Yeah.
And we saved, actually.
And,
I would have saved more if I hadn't gone in.
Yeah.
I found a whole bunch of LuLaRoe shirts that were brand new for like $5-something, $6-something. And I went online to look to see about buying some directly from the place. And they were expensive.
I'm all.
Her turn.
No, I got that look because I know how expensive they are. And we both love LuLaRoe, so I was just telling her before we brought you along that I'm on a clothing buying freeze, I guess you would say. And when I start buying clothes again, though, I'm just gonna buy any LuLaRoe shirts I see. And if I end up not wanting them, I can just give them to her.
And if I don't want them, I've got my thrift store I like to give to. That helps underprivileged women.
So we're going to another Walmart. Or not Walmart. What the hell? We haven't been to Walmart. We're going to another Goodwill. And now what else did you get at Savers?
Oh, well, I got a bunch of the little bags, little makeup kind of little bags. That I like to send to Carly's girls, which are just a thing for women who are victims of like domestic violence or homeless, and they go through this program to teach them how to do interviews, how to do use my hands, how to do their resumes, and makeup, so when they leave the program, they come out with a purse or a little bag with makeup in it. So I send any of the makeup that comes to my house in my boxes and those little purses.
I got more books.
Yeah.
And I got R.L. Stine books, which, if you know who R.L. Stine is, you know. And they were only $2.50 each, which is a pretty good price for R.L. Stine books. And then I got a Agatha Christie book. And then I got Totally 80s Trivial Pursuit. And I don't know, we might play some board games tonight, so
Depends on how bored we are.
yeah, I thought, well, that might be kind of fun. And of course, our husbands both know everything.
And they'll beat us.
Well, 80s though, we have a chance at beating them.
Yeah.
Because it looked like a lot of it is
I think Bob was absent during the 80s.
yeah, so we might beat him. Because I'm pretty sure that game has a lot of like like stuff about movies and shows and kids' toys and that kind of stuff, which we would know a lot more than our husbands about. Well, I don't know about Brad, but
Yeah.
he seems to remember that.
Brad might have been present. How else were the years that Bob, I think, was going through his unhappy marriage and getting close to divorce? The only thing in this store that surprised me was it was all self-checkout. And I don't like doing self-checkout because I feel like it takes a job from somebody. So I figured it out though and did it. I was slow, but I got it done.
Well, I guess we can get on some.
When your daughters get to a particular certain age, it's like they become your mother. And it's like they kind of watch out for you more and tell you, oh, that's not the right way to wear that makeup, Mom, anymore. are. You know, it's just, they become our moms.
It does feel like it. Or anywhere, anytime we go anywhere, I'm the one in charge of like where we go, figuring out where we're going. I drive.
Yeah. So it's kind of like my surrogate mother. My mom was gone.
Yeah.
And when my mom was alive, I was her mother.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And especially those last several years, once they went into assisted living.
Yeah. I'll never stop missing her, but that's okay.
And my mom would never agree to buying anything like over the phone or anywhere unless, let me check with my daughter first. And I get that sometimes with the YouTube stuff. Michelle says, "Oh, don't do such and such," because
Yeah.
you know, okay, 'cause I was going to do it.
No.
You know?
Or you know, another thing that just kind of cracks me up. She really taught you, and then you taught me, or maybe she taught both of us. I don't know, about skincare and good hygiene. And then when we were in the store just now, I said, "Oh, is that a real Hummel?" And I said, because you know, Grandma never
Would buy it.
would buy anything that wasn't real.
Vacation.
And I just thought it was kind of funny because these are all the things that we learned from her.
And she would never go in the Goodwills or any of the antique stores or anything.
Yeah.
Because they smelled, she said. And she says, I grew up with old stuff. Yeah. You know, her sister was a total opposite. She loved going in those places.
And what's funny is every shop we've gone into today has not smelled.
No.
They've all smelled very clean. So, I don't know. You know what?
You ran into
Instead-
an occasional person that could have used a little bit of,
Oh my gosh, I don't know what that is, but... And I know, it. You know, maybe it's because it's heating up now.
yeah,
Maybe people
sweating
forgot
more.
that they
Because
need
I
to-
feel like I need, you know, shower more often or feel dirty than when I
Yeah,
really shouldn't be, but I feel like it.
yeah, so maybe people just aren't, you know, keeping the deodorant in their purse yet again or stuff like that. Whereas after a while, it's like, I probably should keep that with me, you know, or that kind of thing.
I was reading the other day about some doctor who went 5 years without bathing.
What? What? So how did they?
He says it's better for your skin and everything.
So how did he get clean? He
I don't know.
just used a washcloth, or like how do you? I'd
He
rather.
was just talking about the benefits of, you know, letting your body do its own thing, and no thanks.
I'd rather
I like this way.
have drier skin and smell
Yes.
good. I don't mean to sound like a snob, but well, I'm your daughter. Or you know, this morning it was kind of funny. I was cleaning and I was thinking, I can tell you guys this, right? I was thinking, why doesn't Brad clean up after himself? Like it just kind of irritates
It's a
me.
guy thing.
And I was thinking, but then again, I was raised by her. And what I mean by that is, she's very clean. She taught me how to clean, and so I'm just so on top of keeping things clean and cleaning up after myself, putting things where they go, that kind of stuff. It's not that he's messy, but he doesn't put things where they go. So I feel like I'm always cleaning up after him. And I thought, well, maybe it's good that I don't have kids, because then I'd be cleaning up after them too,
Yes,
and I'd
you
be
would.
just going nuts.
It's like no sense of organization, like in the pantry.
Oh my God.
I like
I have
things
to
to
do
be
it all.
like things that's in the same places. And being Bob does the grocery shopping and the cooking, I never know where I'm going to find stuff in the kitchen. And then, like, when we get up to go to bed at night, I automatically scoop up any wrappers or napkins or things I've used, just drop them in the garbage. Now, he's getting pretty good about that, but because I was taught you clean up after yourself. Now, the one thing we have a big discussions on is my father was very adamant that when we got up, we carried our own dishes over to the sink, we rinsed them off.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And Bob still doesn't. It doesn't make any difference. I still have to wash them. But then I smell it. I can smell the food sitting on the plates if you don't get them washed immediately.
see, and I said to Brad today, okay, so the dishes in the dishwasher are dirty. That means you can put your dishes in there.
Yeah.
You don't have to leave them out for me to do it. And he looks at me like, I know. And I thought, well, apparently you don't.
Yeah, like,
Because you can't do it.
and I don't understand why when a man goes pee-pee,
Oh, I know.
they can't just grab a little square or two of toilet paper around the rim. Because my father did.
Actually, I will say Brad's pretty good about that part.
Well, I'm
but,
still working on mine for that.
Oh.
It's been how many years? 30 years?
I mean, you're probably never going to get him trained.
No.
I'm just saying, at this point. Of course, I've been with Brad 10 years. That's why I'm at the point where it's like, you know what? Why am I even saying anything?
Yeah, see, that's
I guess at
that's
this
true.
point, we should just get...
What's
we should probably get drinks after at this point, because all there is Del Taco.
Yeah. Yeah, because then I tell myself, but if I nag him too much when he doesn't do something like how I would do it, he might stop doing what he's attempting to do. And I'd rather have him do it than not. Gonna pull in here in the shade?
Yeah. Not that I care about the walking, but I just want the shade.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So we are on our way. We just got our sodas because we're dying of thirst. And we're on our way to my house. My mouth gets so dry when I shop.
Ooh. That's because I'm panicking every time I see a price. You know?
Okay, so what did you get at the Goodwill?
I got 2 shirts for Mr. Bob, another LuLaRoe for me, and 2 kind of fancy boxes. One I'm going to use to just throw my receipts in when I get home, as I'm doing my videos. Another cute little box. That's it only came to like $23. You?
Okay, I got ceramic. I'm trying to think how to describe this. You know how they have
Veggies and fruits?
Yeah, you know how they have garlic on like a rope. This is veggies and fruits that are ceramic with garlic also on a rope.
They're shiny. They're the porcelain art, glass type.
Yeah. So I got 2 of those.
2 strings full of stuff.
Obviously for the kitchen. And then I got the small dessert dishes, Courier and Ives. I got, what was it, 6 of them or something?
Something like that.
To add,
We hope they're Courier and Ives.
they have to be.
They weren't marked,
They weren't marked, but they look exactly. If they aren't, they are a good dupe because they look exactly like.
They're a good price.
Yeah, it was $9 for 6 of them, and that'll be another thing to add to my Courier and Ives dish set. What else did I get? Oh, and then I got a candle holder for the wall in the library.
Oh yeah, I got a little candle votive cup holder thing to use outside.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And then I got this little, those little casserole dish things for a small loaf of bread, like little tiny bread. I got one of those to put sponges in. I feel so brain dead now.
I always feel that way now at my age. I can forget just like that what I'm talking about, or it's awful, people's names, anything.
I'm finding I have to pause. And I've noticed when I'm editing videos, it's for about 2 or 3 seconds
Yeah.
to think of a word or a name or something. And I think, oh gosh, I'm a little young for this.
Well, I have to find. I usually will say, when I edit this, I'll say, but I could not think of Faith Hill's husband's name.
Garth Brooks.
No.
Oh, no.
See?
Tim McGraw.
Right.
I was thinking of the other. Who's the other? Who's married to Garth
Trisha
Brooks?
Yearwood.
Yeah.
So I had to quick put it on hold for a second and look. Because I felt so stupid, because I think he's really hot when he's all greased up and has like a leather vest on and hat and tight pants when he's performing.
He's hot no matter what he does. Doesn't have to get greased up. I don't know what you're talking about, but
Well, he looks damn good in this 1883 series too. But I've seen him in some movies where he's just like an ordinary looking guy.
yeah, like in Yellowstone, a lot of those guys are pretty attractive.
Oh yeah.
Except that one guy. I can't think
That
of
one,
his name.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah, not attractive.
Now look and see how, because I said that, names are just flowing out of my mouth.
So that store was pleasant. Didn't seem overly crowded.
No, because one other time when I was in there with him, we were lined up, you know, across the front of the store and down the aisle past the purses. I remember I'd keep an eye on the stuff while you went around looking at things.
Yeah.
Dresses and stuff that were near there. Because that was the neighborhood Michelle
Used to live in. Yeah.
So I was familiar with that neighborhood.
Oh. So we don't know what we're doing for dinner yet. All we know is we're going to the house, show Mom the house, and then we're probably gonna, I think we're having Bob come over, right? And
Yeah,
then
and we'll have the discussion of where do you want to have dinner? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever you want. No, I don't know. You know, like everybody has a discussion trying to decide what to eat or what you feel like eating.
gosh, I kind of miss the good old days. So before I went on this weight loss journey that I started, I used to always crave something. And so it was very easy to, I want this. So we didn't have to worry about where we were going to eat. Just Brad would always just say, where do you want to go? Well, tonight I want Italian or whatever.
Oh.
And now I am never hungry. I don't know.
I am always hungry for sweets.
Yes.
I'm a king and I am a sugaraholic.
She's not kidding.
Oh. It's funny, I don't like wine though. You know, a lot of people drink wine because it's got the sugar in it. But I'm not a wine person at all. I mean, I can drink it, but I don't like it. It's not like I want to go in somewhere. Let's go have a glass of wine, or always have a glass of cold, you know, wine chilling in the fridge or anything, because we just hardly ever drink it.
We like sangria.
Yes. In fact, when we get home, Bob's going to make some for when we first go out there in the backyard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Stay on the sidewalk, honey.
I think that's his parents back there.
Okay.
See how they've got their emergency lights on?
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's running along.
It was one of those, Toto.
Yeah. It was like a little schnauzer.
Is that what they're?
Yeah, with a little beard, you know.
Schnauzer.
It was all trimmed up.
But yeah, like Toto on The Wizard of Oz. That's the little guy just running along so happy. We're going to get a dog
Yeah.
soon now that we have a house.
Yeah.
We got to get a puppy though.
Yeah.
I've always,
So we're going to get kittens once Lucy goes.
yeah, I've always thought you get a grown dog.
Yeah.
But with the cats and with this last situation of the dog being
Psycho.
too much,
You know why it was up for adoption. Poor thing.
She-
And you feel sorry for it.
yeah.
Because they were usually made to be that way, you know.
Oh, she'd been
depending on-
abused for sure,
Yeah.
but she was so violent. I was the only person she didn't try to attack.
Mhm.
And they said when she tried to attack Marty, you got to bring her back because she's gonna kill him. And I thought, what? And the SPCA said, oh yeah, we have had that happen multiple times where if a dog shows aggression like that towards a cat, you'll come home one day and your cat will be dead. And I'm like, not my Martin. Mm-mm.
Didn't get a dog to kill the cat.
No, I've had Marty since he was a kitten, and
Yeah.
so we thought, you know what, if we get a puppy that's smaller than the cats, they won't feel threatened by the puppy, and then they can the puppy can get bigger slowly, and that should, and then the dog will be used to being around cats too its whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you bring an adult dog home, you don't know
Yeah, if you don't know where it's come from, yeah.
Right. And everywhere we would go, we say, "Are they cat friendly?" We don't know. It's like, well, cool. I don't want to risk it. And after what happened with that other dog, I do not want to risk it because I really thought she was going to hurt. Well, everybody, all of us.
Yeah, it's not fun when you go to someone's house and you gotta sit there worried about their dog.
Okay, we're going to
Yeah,
play
they all start at the center.
80s Trivial Pursuit. And look at my game piece, you guys. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? And then this is Brad's little trapper keeper.
Nice cube.
Yeah, Mom's is a CD. And Bob's is one of those old computers that I used to play Oregon Trail on.
I worked on one.